Good evening and welcome to the Geek Initiative. This is the Creeping Aberration. And we've got some changes tonight. A bit different to normal. Unfortunately, due to other commitments, Harry is unable to join us for a little while. So we've got a friend of ours who's stepped in and he looks a bit different. But he will still be playing Snuggum as best he can. Hopefully. You never know. At the same time, also, Reese is working, unfortunately. I think he should have done a sickie, but you know, hey. So
he needs money in this day and age.
Right? Well, yeah. So Anderloss is going to be played by Dan again. So it's going to be a bit different, a bit weird. But hey, what are we if not weird? So.
Strange.
I like the word weird. Yeah, weird, strange, odd. Yeah. So anyway, this is the Creeping Aberration. When last we saw the characters, they were right in the middle of combat in a canyon where they had been ambushed by a bunch of Estanian archers that had crossed over the border and are trying to kill those that are being blamed for the death of the Estanian Sultan's nephew. And with that, I believe I will now just show, sort of go around the table and let everybody introduce themselves. So to my right.
Hi, I'm Dan. I'm playing Bobbo. And as Adrian said, I'll be playing Anderloss as well.
I'm John. I will be playing Snuggum. I've never played a monk before, so this should be interesting.
We'll try not to kill him, Harry.
I'm Fee, and as always, I'll be Elzana.
Excellent. So yes, we were partway through, and just to go and throw John right into the middle of it, we are right at the start of the initiative order with Snuggum.
Would you like a map?
Yes, please.
I think it'd be good if you let everybody see the map.
There you go. They can see the map. And
Now you
whose
can.
benefit?
Yay!
Okay.
So Snuggum is the little red one.
Okay.
He's just here.
Am I flanking, or is there somebody within?
You're
5
not
feet of
flanking,
the
but there
enemy?
is someone within 5 feet, yeah.
Okay, so I do believe I get advantage on that because as a monk.
I don't think you do as a monk.
I know I do as a
Rogues
rogue,
do.
but I don't know about monk.
Okay. I shall whack them twice with my shiny staff.
Excellent.
And that would be a 24 and a dirty 20.
Yes, both will hit.
Okay. And quarterstaff damage.
Getting off to a good start here.
Yeah, so that is
Beat him up. Go on.
9, 10, 11, 14 damage.
14, and that is on number 3. Nice. He's not looking good, that one. He's not looking good at all.
Is my lightning still in effect?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Is Snuggum doing anything else? I think you've got key points if you want to do flurry of
Well,
those.
yes, I do, but I don't think we're currently in that. I've only got a couple of key points left, apparently, so I shall pass the turn.
The next person.
Mm.
Okay, we cross over to Elzana.
Well, I'm going to use the cool lightning since it's still in effect on the two that stood together.
Thought you might.
Yep.
Okay. I presume you call it down pretty much centered on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I throw 3 of these?
That's the
It's
second
always
time in
one.
2 days.
I wasn't me last time. It
I
was.
didn't say that. I said it's gone second time in 2
They
days.
get dex saves, don't they?
Yes. I
On
can
a
see
suc-
where it is. I just can't get to it at the minute.
on a
Right.
successful, it's full on.
Yeah.
I shall go
Uh,
down.
So one of them succeeds.
Did it get above 15?
Yeah, I rolled a 19. They get a +3. One I rolled a 19, the other I rolled 2.
Okay, so one takes 16, the other one takes 8.
16 and 8. 2 and 4. Let's have a look. They're both on the same at the moment, so it makes no difference. So.
Thank you. I do not know how this goes.
Professionally unprofessional as always.
If I do it like that, will
Nothing
that still
happened.
pick me up so that then I can do that and not knock it flying
Should
again?
be fine.
Ain't got a clue what you're on about, Adrian. Nothing happened.
Nothing what? Huh?
Exactly.
Who are you?
Oh,
Anyway,
that's going a bit far.
is Elzana doing anything else? 'Cause
That
I
classes
believe
as my action, doesn't it?
I don't know. Does that cast your action or a bonus action?
Well, technically it was already enforced, so I don't know. That's why I'm at.
Have you got the
I
spell
think
card?
it's concentration. So
Yes, I think it is concentration. That's
Yeah.
why I'm not sure how it
It
works.
just means you can't cast another spell with concentration at the minute. On each of your turns until the spend, you can use your action to cool down lightning. Yes.
Yeah, so that's my action then.
Yep,
Yeah,
that was your
so,
action.
Yeah, it'd be.
So if you have
passable.
any bonus actions, or you want to try and, you can't climb.
The
up,
only
really,
bonus
you could
action
move.
I've got is another spell, so
Fair enough.
So that would be
if
it,
you're
really.
not going to do that, then so we will pass over to the Bouronais cavalry. What are they going to do?
miss probably.
I don't know. A few of them actually hit.
We don't
this
have gas
guy,
though.
I think we'll have. This fella is going to move to there. This fella is also going to move over. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, he can only get to there. But yeah, that'll be their movements, I think. We will have number 2 is going to get flanking because of Bobbo on archer number 6. So he will get advantage on that, which is a good thing. So he gets 19, which is enough to hit the guy right in front of him.
you're welcome.
Excellent. He will do a whopping 7 points of damage, actually, on number 6. That was, wasn't it? That guy is looking really badly beat up. He's had it pretty much. Number 4 has got his bow in his hand. It's a good job this isn't 3rd or 3.5 edition, because you had a disadvantage shooting into melee. So number 4 is actually just going to shoot his bow at number 6, see if he can finish him off. That is also a 19. No, that's a 16. And it wasn't a bow, it was a sling.
Whoops.
Yeah, he only got 16, so he actually missed. If only I could roll to see whether or not he hits Bobbo or his teammate. That doesn't happen nowadays, does it?
You've got it.
You're
in
the
for
DM.
Bobbo. You've got it in for Bobbo, honestly.
Well, he's a cheeky little sod.
I don't know what you mean.
Right, so the range of a sling is 30 feet or 120 if they do it with disadvantage. So with disadvantage, number 6 is going to go for number 2. They've just been hit by lightning. The lowest he rolled was a 7, so that's not going to hit. The one next to him, the lowest he rolled was 13, so that will only be a 16 to hit, so that will also miss. That is the cavalry done. So now we have Anderloss.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay.
Now Anderloss seems to be out on a little rock spur where he'd just blown up one of the guys on the other side of the
Field.
That was
the kind of
funny.
canyon.
Guiding Bolt, is that a 4th level spell? Because he hasn't got this in maybe the correct place.
I don't know if it is a 4th level, but he did it at a 4th level.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference is.
Depends who you're going to shoot at.
What's the well, I was just going to do the exact same thing he did last time, which was the guy across the map.
Is he going for what, the furthest one, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would be able to see him, I think, because that guy's higher up than Snuggum and the
Well,
other archer.
that's the same guy, and we were in the same position last time as when he fired.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
true.
it's a range of 120,
Yeah.
which he should be able to get. Yeah, you're exactly 120.
Cool.
So that works. And a flash of light streaks towards the creature of your choice within range. Make a ranged spell attack against that target. On a hit, the target takes 4d6 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your turn has advantage. That's nice. So, yeah.
So what do I need to hit? Is it just a flat roll?
So it's a ranged spell attack. So you roll it, and then it'll be the spell attack modifier. If you can find it on his sheet.
I'll just make it up because I can't.
I don't think making it up is
This is where we say, Reese, can you please
text.
use a
him.
standard
Oh no,
sheet?
found
We
it,
haven't-
found it.
Oh,
found
no,
it.
we got it. We've got it. You missed though.
That's a 7.
Ah. Yeah, that was a total miss. Never mind.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
On that note, he's got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah.
Can he get to number 6 with 30 feet?
Yes, because you're already up, so he's not got to go up do the high ground thing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Cool. Bonus action bites.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, now what's the rule on a bonus action bite?
If it's done as a bonus action, you don't add anything, so it's just a flat 20,
Flat roll.
d20 roll.
As an 11. So
No.
that doesn't hit either.
He just goes charging up and tries to bite, but the momentum of running has just buggered up his aim. So now we have the Estanian
Well,
archers.
if I charge, could I just try and barrel him over?
You could have done if you'd said it before you moved.
Fair.
I'd have let you try it. However, number 6 is going to go for Bobbo, because Bobbo is his biggest target. And he rolls a 19. So his
I beg
short
to differ,
sword...
There's a massive dinosaur there.
The dinosaur's only just arrived. So yeah, he rolls a 19 plus 5. That is a 24 to hit Bobbo.
Yeah, you just hit.
Nice. Probably the last hit he's ever going to do, and I roll maximum on that one. 7 points of damage.
Wait.
7 slashing damage on Bobbo.
I was so confident Bobbo wasn't going to get hit, I didn't even get my sheet out.
Then number 3 is going to try and hit Snuggum.
How many points was it?
7.
7. Number 3 manages to roll a 1. So that will not hit. Actually, no, it wasn't a 1, it was a 7, but it's still rubbish. However, archer number 1 up the way is going to try and shoot Snuggum in the back.
Ooh.
And he only rolls a 6, so that's not going to happen. 2 and 4 are going to try and shoot Elzana.
Of course. They always do.
So
Oh.
they get plus 7, so that will be 19 and 17.
Yeah. But
Do they both hit?
yeah, one only just. But last week one shouldn't have hit, so we never did adjust the health on that.
Yeah, we said we were just going to rule past it and just carry on.
Okay, I can't remember what was said.
So both of those 2 hit. On the
Yeah.
surface. Right.
I may be dead.
So, you shouldn't be.
Depends how badly they hit me.
Well, they do 1d8 damage each. So that's 7 and 9.
Altogether.
Yeah, so 16.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You should be alright.
I'm okay for now, but I may not make the next round.
Well, they might not make the next round if you roll well on your lightning. And that is them. Bobbo, finish him. Do the
Finish
Scandinavian
him.
religious songs.
Right.
Go on, Bobbo.
Does a 10 hit?
I don't think so.
With advantage, you rolled a 10.
Let me just double check that.
Wait, did you roll with advantage?
No. I did, yeah. If a 10 doesn't hit, does an 18?
You're on the same level as them, so yes.
Boom.
So you.
Why do you read out the lowest number first?
I don't know. I think he just likes to go for the drama.
I do. Love the drama.
Dan is a drama queen. It's a lot of dice.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the sneak thing, wouldn't it?
So if you're doing all the adding up, did you get higher than 3? You still-
19 points of damage.
19? Yeah, it's just. I think that's enough.
I think I
to
just
say
got
that,
there, right?
I think basically you've taken your rapier and you've probably disemboweled him with that one.
Yep.
He is gone.
Oh, I actually rolled way too many, but even if I take them off.
Yeah, you only as long as you were getting sneak attack damage, there was no way you weren't going to kill him.
Yeah. I did roll the wrong amount that
Okay, is Bobbo going anywhere?
time. On that, I'm going to head along the ridge towards the other two.
Okay,
Maximum, which is 25 feet.
25 feet. So that's 5, 10, and then you're going to have to go through bushes. And so that would be 20.
Does my movement thing, is it just uphill or is it any?
It's when you're going uphill in this area, because it's basically a steep hill, so it slows you down. And now you're going through undergrowth.
No.
So you're running through bushes, basically.
Remember my thing last week said that I negate climbing and all that sort of stuff.
It doesn't give him any extra
Let me find out what it
or
was.
something.
You have a rogue who's being sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
It was second story work. Climbing no longer, so it's just climbing.
Yeah.
Costs extra movement, and you make a running jump. The distance you cover is plus 5 feet.
So it might be easier for you to go the other route then.
What's that?
Because if you can just climb, you'd be better off climbing this rock face. And that way you can run downhill and run along. It'll be quicker than you trying to get through the undergrowth.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We'll go that way. So we'll do 25 feet going that
so
way.
you were there, so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Bonus action dash for another 25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There you go.
But also tuck into the rock.
Oh, you're going to go along the rock. Yeah, no worries. Cool. And we are back with Snuggum. Go on, Snuggum. Hit him. Hit him hard.
Yes. I think that's the only real option, isn't it?
Hit him twice. Like you did before.
So that's a 23
Yep.
and a 17.
They both hit.
Nice.
One of them only just. You right?
Yeah. Drink right down the
That's a
mug.
lucky for
Yeah.
some 13.
13.
Nice.
And that gets rid of the last 12 hit points he had.
How about you?
And
Yes.
Another one gone.
It
And
makes a difference to be one over than one shy.
Yeah.
yeah,
You have more luck with Bobbo with
we've got
I keep
New
forgetting
John
names.
Magic.
yeah.
So
Now,
is there anything actually threatening me at the moment?
The one
yes,
that's along maybe.
that guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the one I
He's
was
still
thinking
shooting
of.
arrows in your
He's
back.
shooting at me, but he's not.
He's not managed to hit you yet.
He's not in melee. What I mean is, I could leg it
You still
over
got
there.
movement.
Yeah, you can run. This bit here is uphill
Yes.
because he's higher up on this ledge, so it will cost you a bit to go up there. But what's your movement? 25 or 30? I know 40, isn't it? For
Logan's like 45.
yeah, I can't remember.
I can't see a move. I shall have to have a word with Harry about his
Logan's
handwriting.
45.
Yeah, it's just there. And then that's his health.
Yeah.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
One of the big ones.
It's got his That's hit
As
dice.
my wife will attest, I cannot see what is straight in front of me.
Who said that?
Unless,
40-foot walking. There you go.
40 foot.
40 foot. Okay.
Okay.
So
And I think you've got a
five-
dash as
speedy
well.
kobold.
Yeah, so that'll be 5. That one is the slow down, so that goes up to 15.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one will take you to 25, then 30, 35.
Have I got my book?
So you basically run straight up to him.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Can I spend a key point
You can.
to flurry of blows him?
You can do a blurry of flows.
Mm-hmm. Just another 2 of these. That would
This
be
is when
a.
Snuggum starts putting you all to shame.
Mm.
This would be a 21
Hey, I did
and an
damage.
18.
They both hit.
I did damage.
7, 5. So that's 12 points of damage.
12
Nice.
points on number 1,
Mm-hmm.
who has already had the crap kicked out of him by someone.
Anderloss.
That's right. And
I
he
did
is
well.
down.
Mm.
You took 2 of them down in 1 round.
Yeah.
Nice. Elzana,
Lightning.
let me guess what you're going to do.
Oh, that's a D12.
So I need dex saves for them. Well, that will be 18 and 23.
Yeah, so they take half of 9.
4 then. 2 and 4, isn't it?
Yeah, they both take 4.
These 2 are taking a beating.
Wow.
Um, Yeah. Well, one of them's heavily taking a beating, the other one's just taking a slight beating. Because he dodged last time. And if that's your turn,
Yeah.
we then go to the cavalry. So, who have we got over this side? These guys can't really do much. These guys are just going to make their way back down. I'll just pop them down here. And then 6 and 3 are going to shoot at those 2 archers that you just lightninged.
Yeah.
So 6 against number 2. Makes my dice run away across the board. But I rolled an 18.
Nice.
So, which way round is this? This one. Actually, they've got to roll with disadvantage. That was a 13, so that's only a 16 to hit. That misses. But that one was a 19 and a 20.
Nice.
So 22 hits. And they are going to do a whopping great 4 points of damage.
Better than nothing.
On number 4. Which is starting to hurt them. And they are actually, I just realised they are the only 2 left. Anderloss. Anderloss at the moment will not be able to see them.
No, Anderloss is going to make his way back down to the coach to check on the mayor.
What's his speed?
His speed is 30 feet.
Okay, he gets to there. I'm gonna say, let's have a look.
What is it Bobbo's
Let's have a look
doing?
at the range.
Or is this Anderloss?
Good.
This is Anderloss.
That's not what I was meant to be doing.
What did you do? What
I
the?
drew a big circle. Right.
What did you say he's doing checking on the mare?
Yeah, I'm going to say that tree there is in the way. Yeah, it's just in the way still. However, if all he is doing is moving, is he going to bonus action dash?
No, because he can't really do
Not
anything
bonus
else.
action, main action dash.
Yeah, not really, because he can't do anything after that, so he's not too bothered at the moment. He's Elzana and that's got them covered. They've got them pinned down.
Fair enough.
So you've just moved toward the mare, you've not actually got to the mare now? Okay.
Okay, so these 2 archers are going to continue shooting at Elzana.
Of course.
So
Maybe they'll miss.
maybe, but they got a bloody good plus.
Yeah.
Well, that one was a
never miss.
crit.
Yeah,
So that's
see.
27 to hit.
No,
The
it doesn't
second one-
hit.
The second one is only a 15.
That one doesn't hit.
So you're going to take a crit at least.
Oh.
So 1d8 No, it's 3 doubled 6 plus 3, 9.
9.
So that's actually rubbish crit.
That's the total damage is 9.
Total damage was 9,
Okay.
yeah. That was a rubbish crit, that was. And that moves us on to Bobbo.
Bobbo! Where is Bobbo?
He's down here.
Ah!
Are you going to carry on moving along the cliff and then try and
I'm
climb?
going to move along the cliff edge, 25 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25, yeah.
Can I try and stealth? Essentially, I'll tell you what I want to do, and then you can make a decision.
Yeah.
Essentially, I made sure that I was on the up against the cliff from like middle bit from where I've come down there. So if I couldn't see them, chances are they couldn't see me.
Yeah.
So I've come into the cliff bit. I've come in, and now basically what I want to do is climb the cliff, but obviously I want to try and not make too much noise climbing it. Obviously, I'm still going to find my footing and everything, but I want to see how if I'm going to like release any stones down which they would be able to hear or anything like that.
Right. But you can climb like you can walk,
Yes.
can't you? So
However, I would still say, on your benefit, that the fact of, you know, even though he's climbing, he's still going to have more chance of like knocking a couple of pebbles. Or
yeah,
something
I'm
like
gonna. What I'll do is I will say that you can use your bonus action dash
That's what I was hoping
to
for.
climb up. So that will be because you're now going through the brush and the cliff.
Essentially, I was
Okay.
hoping to hit them with stealth when I got there.
Yeah, so we'll do a stealth attack, a stealth roll at the end
Okay.
of your
fair
movement. So that would be 5 movement to get up the cliff.
enough.
Then
It's 20 to go to there.
then it'll be 15 to there because you're going to the brush. I will say you're coming out there, so it's only 20. 25 will get you to there.
But
Let me
what
just
if
try
I
and
miss?
work that out
What if
again.
I miss those
Hang
bushes
on, so it's
completely?
5. If you do 5,
What if I come one more along the foothead and then come
yeah,
up?
I'm just trying to work it out. So if you do 5, 10, 15, yeah, actually, you should be able to get there. Let me try that again. Where did you start? Was it there? Yeah.
Somewhere like that.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will get you to there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you give me a stealth, it will see whether or not they saw you coming.
Okay.
I will set that
For good archers,
15.
for good archers, they didn't see a damn thing. That's 29.
Yeah, they definitely didn't see a damn thing. I mean, they're obviously just aiming over there. They're fixated there, and they don't see someone coming this way.
They're too busy looking at me because I keep lightning them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to hit them with my
Right.
rapier.
I was going to say, before you do that,
Yep.
Because of you've been able to sneak in, you could have advantage if you want to do an opposed strength check to see if you can shove one of them off the cliff.
You'll land on
Okay.
me. No, it won't. Well, it depends how we
Where
fall.
they are going to drop 2 squares of cliff face. So that's going to be at least 20 feet. So they're going to take 2d6 damage just by dropping.
Okay, I'll do
It's
an.
up to you whether or not you want to do the rapier.
I'll-
'Cause you might get more damage with that.
Yeah. I'll do the rapier.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. Am I going to have advantage on the rapier?
You will because they're flat-footed, effectively.
Right.
Only this turn, though.
I doubt a 16 is going to hit, but 20 will.
Yep, that will. And you will get your sneak attack damage because you had advantage. Which one are you going for, by the way? The one right in front of
The
you?
one right in front of me, yeah.
Against number 4, yep.
23 points of damage.
Yeah. You basically snuck up behind him and you've just gone and shoved that right between the ribs, through the heart and out the lungs.
So he killed it.
That one is skewered. Yeah. Nice.
Kebab.
Snuggum's turn. Don't think there's a lot Snuggum can do, but other than get back down again. Don't know if Snuggum's got any ranged combat, has he?
Don't know.
Honestly, I
I
have
think
no
he has a
idea.
dart, but I'm not sure that's.
I think a dart is disadvantage over once you go beyond 20 feet.
So
Beyond
where
the-
are?
It literally is the one directly below you.
And that's the only bad guy left.
Yeah, you're 40 foot away.
40 feet.
Can you throw darts or anything? I swear someone could throw darts.
Yeah, I think you can throw darts, but I
That
think
would
they are
show.
disadvantage over that range.
Uh,
But I don't know. It will say on the attack.
Range 2060.
Yeah, so you could do it, but
20,
it will be. So you can do 20 feet with a normal roll, or up to 60 if you roll with disadvantage. So
okay.
effectively, you're just kind of throwing with all your might and compromising your aim.
Yeah.
Could I use my 40 feet of movement to go straight? Can I get there?
I don't think you can jump from cliff to cliff.
How high is that cliff?
About 20 foot.
You
Not-
can't.
not
Can you
massive,
jump
but-
from cliff to cliff or no?
No.
If you did a run and jump, you could try it,
Mm.
but
That's quite a
that
big-
literally is a 40-foot gap. So
Yeah.
it's gonna, he's
No,
got
I
40
don't-
foot of movement. So in theory, yes, he could.
I could jump down the cliff,
The camera
take
changed
the
this.
damage.
You could. I mean, it'll be. It's 20 foot, so it's 1d6 per
Unless it looks
5
like
foot
I'm
of
not on the screen.
height. So it'll be. You take 2d6 of damage, but you could jump down. Yeah.
Okay. I shall jump down.
Okay. I'm going to say that you get to there with the jump.
I want to get this guy,
Um,
or at least see him God. So
15, 20, 25. And then if you give me an action climb, you can climb up next.
no,
to
no,
it.
no, no. Am I within 10 feet of him at the bottom of the cliffs?
No, because it's a 20-foot cliff.
I shall expend my
What's it?
last key
5,
point to
10,
use my bonus
20,
action.
25. Okay, so you get to 25. That will get you to the base of the cliffs, which is 25, but I need to roll your damage for you. 5 points of damage from that jump.
Oof.
And then you are within 20 feet, so you could throw a dart from there.
Step of the wind is a key point. Doesn't say climb, it does say dash action. Jump distance is doubled.
You can't see
So-
step of the wind.
It says here you can spend one key point to take the disengage or dash action as a bonus action, but yeah, I can't dash up a cliff.
No, you have to be
No.
your full action to do that one.
This is indeed a shame. Yeah, I shall just have to throw a dart.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, you are actually a little kind of ravine bit going up the edge,
Hmm.
so you'll be able to see the guy, but you will get a little bit of cover. So
And that would be a 24 to hit.
that hits him.
Woohoo!
This is where it's unfortunate because it's only a d4 plus 3 to damage, which is a 6.
Could be enough. Is it enough?
Exactly enough.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish him off with my lightning.
Yeah, so Bobbo's kind of killed one guy. He goes to get the next one, who then just kills over. Where's that happened? Where did that come from?
I did a lot of his damage though, didn't I, with
Yeah.
the lightning?
and combat is ended.
That was my one. You get.
Hey, I was the one doing all the lightning damage. Thank you very much.
Main.
Score 3 for Snuggum.
So these guards
I did
are
most of
all
the
going to
damage.
start
My
clearing
bad.
rocks.
I'll give you the assist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, these guys are basically going to start clearing the rocks. And,
The guards.
yeah, they'll start clearing the way, whilst you guys get back down, and I guess you're going to eventually get back into the carriage.
I think I need to heal myself first.
You can probably do that in the garage.
Okay.
But yeah, nice, very nice.
Well done, team.
Yeah. So it takes probably about an hour for them to clear all these rocks, enough that they can get the carriage through. And by this point, the sun is starting to set. You're about 45 minutes outside of Bouronais. And you eventually kind of ride as fast as you can. The carriage is bouncing. It is not comfortable. You're not on a decent road until the last little bit. But you are thundering through the night kind of thing, getting there. You arrive at the city walls just as they're about to close the gates. And seeing that you're being escorted by the Bouronais guard, the gates are left open. They sort of hold and let you basically come flying through. They kind of cavalry guys. One rides ahead, stops just inside, tells them what's happening. The carriage then thunders through with the other riders, and then this other guy carries on. Gate closes behind you, and you start going down the streets of Bouronais. And you arrive into the courtyard of the barracks. Immediately, multiple stable hands come out. They start taking care of all the horses, and several high-ranking guards come out with a few other lower-ranked guards and speak in hushed tones to Captain Sildar.
Are we still in the cart at this point?
You will be in the carriage.
Who
at the
comes out
moment.
and speaks to Sildar?
Just some high-ranking soldiers. You see lots of nodding and everything, and they start moving over to the carriage. Sorry,
Where are we? What's this?
We're away from this area now. We've gone on to Bouronais,
the city that
The
you were
city
heading
that
to.
we
Do
were
they
heading
look
to.
even in the slightest bit threatening?
No.
We were destined to come here. This is part of the mayor's.
It's her brother's
so you
place.
are-
Okay.
Yeah, we probably should have given John a brief.
A quick
on
synopsis, yes.
Do you want
Yeah.
to read all the
That's
notes?
fine. No, I took a blow to the head falling down that cliff.
Do you want the notes? I had the
Yeah.
notes.
I am
if you want
amnesic.
some.
It's currently looking in two different directions with the head still going.
If you need them, I've got the notes.
No. All I know
But,
is if they look even the slightest bit threatening, I'm going to have them.
They're not going to look threatening to you.
Mm.
But no, they so they start. That once they've spoken to Captain Sildar, he just mounts as he's talking to him, and then he seems to rush off out of sight through what looks like some of the barracks doors. And the door to the carriage is opened by a rather portly-looking dwarfling woman.
Did you say Sildar rushes off?
Yeah, he's basically off doing, sorting things out. This woman, you can tell that she's been a soldier, but she's clearly probably been posted here a while with the weight that she's, carrying. She's
Got guard duties spread.
You could put it that way. But she carries herself like an impeccable soldier. Welcome to Bouronais Palace Barracks. I am Captain Burb.
Captain
Burb.
B-U-R-B.
B-E-R-B-E.
Oh, close.
Captain Burp.
Burb.
Burp.
We hope you had a comfortable journey, although we expected you some time ago. You arrived at speed. Captain Sildar said there was an incident, but he is at the rush off. I hope everything was all right.
Yeah, we sorted it.
I don't know. I think the driver needs some more lessons. So I don't know where he got his license from, but geez, that was a rough ride, Captain Bert.
Burb.
No, Captain Bert.
Burb.
And
It's
well,
B.
the mayor, she sort of speaks up and thank you for your welcome. The journey was fine until we were ambushed in a canyon by Estonian archers. By the look of it, if it were not for my deputies here, we would never have arrived.
Yeah, because the other guys couldn't hit.
No.
I'm just gonna sit there pointing to the badge.
Like this.
Yeah, I mean,
We've all got.
Oh, we've
general-
all got one. You've got one as well. Don't worry.
this, this completely doesn't phase the general. You kind of imagine that.
Captain.
No, she's the general.
You said
Captain.
captain.
Captain Sildar went off.
Yeah, and then you said,
General.
I am Captain Beab.
You did.
It's General Bear.
But you said
That's
captain.
a very
Well, it's
fast
general.
promotion stream.
I have to change my notes.
She opened that carriage door like a pro.
General Bert.
Beab.
You tell all.
Anyway,
Yes. like
General
that.
Bear
On you go.
assists Mayor Modeste out of the carriage and helps her to exit down the steps, and then steps back to allow all of you to exit.
Where's our help? It's a steep step.
Oh, come on now, Bobbo. You climbed a
Only
bloody
a little
cliff.
halfling.
The mayor's in her 60s.
And I'm a little halfling. I didn't see the difference.
You can bloody jump. And the general looks at you as you're stepping out. We are in your debt.
Me?
And yet you couldn't help us out.
I have to climb out like this great big spider thing because of my height.
How big is the debt that you're in?
50 feet.
Once you're out of the carriage, you're taken through an archway to another courtyard, through that courtyard, through a door, and into the side of the palace itself that the barracks is attached to. The general leads the way with a couple of her guards behind you carrying the mayor's luggage. And you're taken through multiple different corridors and hallways, up some stairs, and eventually the decor changes from militaristic into stately. More of a stately home where you start seeing rugs down on the floor, and there's paintings of what you can only guess are historical important people on the walls.
Or family members.
Yeah. During all of this, the general continues her conversation with Mayor Modeste, and is getting filled in with regards to the ambush and some of the situations that have occurred in Bouronais, and also what happened at the Dark Outpost. Eventually, she stops outside a large door and opens up the door. This is your suite, my lady. Your brother is eager to see you, but I suggested that you would prefer to have a freshen up first. She steps back to let the mayor in, and said, dinner will be served at 7. Someone will come and collect you all. The guards carrying the luggage follow the mayor in, and the general then turns to you guys and says, we have prepared a suite just down the end of the hall here.
Yeah,
For
but
you.
can I have a bedroom?
There is a bedroom in there, yes. We hope it is all to your taste. And she takes you there.
So is
Yeah.
it one room between us all? Like, okay, just making sure.
We haven't even had dinner yet.
At 7 o'clock, she said.
She said there's sweets.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't even had dinner yet.
Yeah.
Maybe she's Irish. I can say that I am Irish.
We have to have dinner before we're allowed
Anyway,
sweets.
she takes you down to the end of the hall where a door is opened, and there's like a lounge-style room with multiple other rooms coming off of it. You'll find refreshments in the cabinets. There is a bathing room over to the left. And the doors to your right are your bedrooms. Each of you has your own. I can see you travel light with no luggage here, so if you would like to rest and clean up as well, I will leave you now, and I will see you at dinner.
Before you go, how much are these paintings worth?
Stop it.
I was about
They
to-
are all fully catalogued, and to touch one is treason.
Oh,
I don't know what you're
What
insinuating.
about touching
here.
two?
oh no, we've got another one.
You thought it was going to be easy without Harry.
He just bows and leaves the room, shutting the door.
Oh
I
dear.
should put a blanket from one of the beds
Okay.
and go looking for anything that isn't nailed down.
Oh no.
They say, "Oh,
You
neatly
do
on the
realise-
blanket."
You do realise this is a palace.
Yeah.
Yeah. As in royalty.
In this,
Oh dear.
if you didn't
very,
walk-
very
it-
quickly, in true Anderloss style, what's your thingy?
AC.
AC 17.
Okay, he misses, but he does swing for you.
Which he has done multiple times.
He has.
Yeah.
And just to keep it fair, he swings at Bobbo and misses as well. However,
I can
Can
imagine
I-
Anderloss at this point saying, "Leave it alone, we're guests."
Yes. That is a
And-
typical Anderloss thing.
And he also looks at you, Snuggum, and he tells you, "You know the agreement. Your people aren't to steal anything. You ask and wait
Yes.
until you're given."
That was the agreement made.
I don't
As
recall.
for you, Bobbo, you're supposed to have left that world behind.
Yeah,
yeah, I
Bobbo.
get it.
But can I at least have the soap?
To be fair, it would be good if you go and use it.
The coat hangers?
No.
No, don't use the coat hangers in the bath.
No.
Just the soap. And if any of you go and have a look, you actually find that there is a proper privy in this room.
Am I even going to fit in the bath being like 7.5
Yeah, well,
feet?
it's a large, yeah, kind of like a enamelled metal bath. It's not going to be one of the small little galvanised tin tubs.
Yeah, but even normal
something
humans
that's gonna be
can't fit in those.
What material is the other pillowcases made
It'd probably just something like the finest cottons,
of?
things like that.
No.
There's going to be a pillowcase missing, isn't there?
No, it is.
I
You're going to
haven't
instigate a
used-
pillow fight.
Well, actually, no.
dog.
Snuggum actually has
Nice
a really
clothes.
nice pair of trousers.
And some what
And-
call them.
Braces.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think it
Rock
was
on,
just-
Tommy.
No, I'm trying to remember actually. Was it him that had the waistcoat, or was it Bobbo?
No, I had the waistcoat. I had basically the top half. Then Schnuggum had the
Bottom half.
The kids'
red
trousers.
plaid
Yes, that's
trousers
right. Yeah,
with the
the
suspenders.
Christmas trousers.
And then he also bought himself a coat, an overcoat.
Yes, that's right. So it's actually a very well dressed kobold.
He's going up in the world.
Looking around, trying to be
Oh dear.
inventive. How can I bend the rules? He's not very bright though, is
Not really, no.
he? No.
No, he's not too bright, but
His tracking
He-
skills are amazing.
he's better than the rest of his
Hmm.
his clan. Is it? The clans for kobolds?
Something like that,
Nest?
Tribe.
Tribe? Something like that. Anyway, one of those words.
Agglomeration.
Sure.
Got a clump.
Yeah.
isn't it? Band of merry kobolds.
But yes. As characters now, though, you are
Nuisance
free to
kobolds.
discuss what you wish to do, and what are your plans whilst you are in Bouronais. If you're
Well,
not given
surely
jobs
we're
to
going to
do.
get cleaned up.
Well, yeah. You mean you've got a bathroom there to go and use?
Oh,
And one I might fit in.
is this like long rest territory?
Not yet.
Not yet.
This is short rest territory. If you wish to do, I mean, you would have been able to start doing it in the carriage, although you'd have been bounced around a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
But here you can now do a proper short rest if you wish. You
Up
can
to your
go to
number
the
of hit dice.
Bobbo can go to the liquor cabinet and he will find relatively expensive drinks, but they're all in decanters, so you can't steal them.
So, Sir Anderloss is. I'm going to take advantage that Reese isn't here. Sir Anderloss is going to give Elzana, Fnugum, and Bobbo all 50 gold coins each.
Don't do that.
I
That's
do
cruel.
detect a slight amount of
and tell him to obviously behave. He's going to go and have a lay down. But here's 50 gold that if you do go out around the town, you've got some money to spend.
Well, you can't go out at the moment because you're.
When you can, it's a little bit of a bribe, you know.
Well, I think it'll probably be more of a bribe if you said, "If you're good, you'll get it,"
Yeah.
and then I'll let you do it. And
All right.
hope
Yeah.
that,
We'll do it as a bribe then. We'll do it as a bribe.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to know, you know.
He's got to know at some point that you were going to steal all of his money. Yeah.
To be fair, I think I've been very, very generous that I haven't done it already.
To be fair, so do I. So you're going to bath. Anderloss is having a nap. He's probably gone into the bathroom, kind of flossed with his teeth. Just kind of wet a towel, rub it over himself to get the dust off, and then just collapsed on the bed. You're going for the full bath.
Yep.
You guys are probably just opening up every cupboard, looking under every bed, checking the pillows and the quality of everything, looking out the windows.
I'm going
Every
to follow
drawer.
my nose to the kitchens.
And
I'm
you
gonna
can't
do
at the moment. There is a guard outside your door.
I'm going to do the hit dice thing for the health.
Yeah, you can do that if you wish.
Yeah. Guardy boy.
You have to stay in here until you are called.
Give you 5 gold to let me go and have a wander.
It would be more than 5 gold, I'm afraid. It
How
would
much
be more than
more?
my life's worth.
How much is your life worth?
Good day to you. And he just shuts the door on you.
Okay. How high is the window?
Well, you've got a balcony.
Mm-hmm. How high is the balcony?
You open up the balcony and you kind of peer over the edge and you realise you're 3 stories up. That's high, especially for a kobold.
Oh,
What, 6, 7, maybe 8 times his height? But, ooh. For someone who lives in a cave.
Cabe.
Just like a cave.
I live in a cave.
What's a cave?
I need maps help.
Hmm?
I need maps help.
What
What is
maths
it?
do you need?
2 lots of 8, a 2,
16.
a 3, a 6, another 3, and
Hang on.
a
2 lots of 8, that's 16. A 2, that's 18. A 3, that's 21.
That's those ones. A 6,
27.
7.
another 3,
That's 30.
30.
and a 7.
37.
7.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of look at them because he's grown up in a cave, and until recently he'd actually lived most of his life in the cave and just gone out just to nab things that have been left around. So
It's not brilliant, but it's better than
Whoa.
numbers.
I'm going to resign myself to being
that's
stuck
a
here.
bit taller than a cliff.
Yeah,
Buildings shouldn't be this tall.
I shall drag some bedding into a wardrobe and make myself a nice little nest.
You can if you wish.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour myself something that resembles whiskey.
Yeah, there is a very, very nice bourbon in there.
I would also
good.
I would also pour a second class and just slide it over to Shlomo.
Wait, you can't.
Why?
You're Anderloss.
No, I'm Bobbo.
Oh.
Probably about this time.
Anderloss has gone bed.
So
Okay.
yeah, you kind of smell this bourbon and you're like, oh, that smells just like Jean-Pierre Daniels. And you pour yourself a nice glass, and it is a very nice one. It's one of those ones where he's kind of sitting back. Snuggum's opened up the curtains and the balcony, and they just walked away and just left it wide open.
I'm guessing there's still no
you're
smoking
looking-
in this castle.
you're kind of sat there on one of the sofas, looking out over this balcony, and you're kind of thinking this is the perfect time where you just sit, reflect, and have your drink slowly. You just sip it rather than gulping it. And you just let the weight of the world just sink into the sofa.
Sweet. That's what I'm doing. I'll probably fall asleep there as well, to be honest.
But hopefully you'll finish your drink first.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't let that good stuff go to waste.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'll just let you know that I did deduct 150 off of Anderloss's, so you do have 50 each.
Yeah, you can put that on there, but you haven't quite actually been given it yet.
Right, that's fine.
We'll say that you get that after dinner or something. In a little bit, there is a knock at the door, and the guard opens up and says, "Sir, your presence is requested for dinner." And you're all led down the.
I don't want to be dinner.
You're
Or
led
dinner.
down the corridor.
Or dinner, not to be dinner.
Okay.
And you kind of go down the corridor, you pass the mayor's room, you pass the bit where you came into this corridor and keep going further. And then you go down this grand flight of stairs. This is like stately home style stairs where you've got like the balustrade on either side, and then it curves down into halfway, then comes down the sides. You know, really nice, beautifully polished wood, not a speck of dust in sight. Really beautiful place. And you're taken kind of round the corner a bit, and you go through some ornate doors, and there's guards either side of these doors. They open them up for you. You know, you're kind of going along thinking, yeah, we really are special guests here, you know.
Is there a big tall guy in black?
Royalty.
That's all right then.
These doors are opened. You step inside, and the guard that was leading you steps to the side as you go through the doors, and he announces, "Your guests, sir, the deputies of Bouronais and Bouronais."
Thank you, Pricey.
And with that, he steps out the room, looking really confused at Snuggum.
I
And
couldn't buy his life.
there's a couple of waiters that kind of come from the sides of the room, and they pull out chairs for you all to sit on. You are sat down. It's a large table, but you're all sat down one end. So obviously this is a stately table for when there's big events, when you get lots of dignitaries all brought together.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, there is you guys, you four. You've got the mayor, her brother, the regional minister, who you've come to see, and the general again. The regional minister, Albert Modeste, he leans over to the mayor to his left. "These are the ones who saved Bouronais and escorted you here?" "Of course," she says. He turns to you. "Forgive me. My sister speaks highly of you and your prowess. Yet I was expecting 4 huge titans. You must be very powerful indeed."
And not very small.
"You are smaller than a titan."
I didn't have
Are you a bit sizist?
What'd you call me?
Smaller than a titan.
Oh, Titan.
"Although I know I should never judge anyone by their stature alone, your deeds come before you and they make you out to be giants of the world." And at that point, because you've all been sat down, he takes the glass in front of him, and you've already got glasses that have got drinks poured out. Obviously, Anderloss ignores the wine in front of him and goes for the water glass.
Yeah, me too.
But he holds out the minister. He holds up his glass, and he says,
No, I think he'd go for the wine, but kind of gets slapped away by Elzana.
Yep.
Oh, that
Yeah,
he
maybe.
chops it about.
Nope.
but he holds and goes, "Please, to your good health and good fortune as well."
Else?
Health.
I think
And,
his ears are still ringing from that fall.
He takes the sip and puts his glass down. And then he starts asking you lots of questions about all the aberrations. I understand you have seen people who have only just changed, ones that have been changed a while. I believe like the Sultan's nephew. And also you saw a much larger one. My sister was telling me at the Dark Outpost. What was this like?
Huge.
You say, yeah, how huge was this?
Bigger than me.
And
It
you
was bigger than
defeated
me.
it.
Bigger than me too.
Everything's bigger than you.
Right.
Pebbles.
But you defeated it.
Yes.
You have done heroic things.
Yeah, I had arms too.
We've defeated quite a few of them, including me smashing one's head in with my feet. I jumped on
Wow.
its head.
You seem to enjoy it.
I stamped its head like a toddler in a
I
tantrum.
believe you are, shall we say,
Shouting, die, die, die!
you are well suited to this kind of work. But I believe my sister Catherine, she has done the right thing in making you deputies of Renee.
Who's Brennan?
The
That's the country
area
you're in. The country you're in is Brunei,
where she's the mayor of.
where the
right?
capital is Brunei's, and the people are Brunei's. But if you live in Brunei, the city, then you're Brunaisian. Just to confuse everyone.
Okay.
So you could be Brunaisian living in Brunei's, in the country of Brunei's,
Yeah.
and therefore be a Brunei's.
You can be a Brunesian
And-
Brunais.
3 of those were felt different to each other.
Yeah, probably, knowing you.
But anyway, we digress. The minister then starts opening up to you guys, and
Before you get off the Aberrant Wrecker thing, aside from what Elzana said, all I can say is they don't taste very nice.
no, I
No.
wouldn't want to eat them.
Oh,
Not when I knew there were people.
He's bit a few.
Yeah, they got a bit of a weird taste.
Don't taste like chicken.
I
though.
would advise not doing it. You may get yourself infected. Let's not do that.
Oh, is that why the stomach's been feeling a bit dicky?
I suggest your friends keep an eye on you, just in case. You know. We've
Maybe I should have some alcohol, and then it help bring it up.
No,
is alcohol not poisonous to
It is.
Grennari?
it is poisonous to them.
Yes, I suggest you don't. And he kind of flicks his hand over to one of the waiters, who comes over and actually takes your glass of wine away from you. The last thing I want to do is poison one of my guests, even if it is at your own hands. Now, with these aberrations and these crystals, I believe they have been given the name Proto-Arcanum.
Yes.
Yes.
Arcanum crystals.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they're just pure magic. That's where they feed off magic too.
Yes, we still cannot figure out where they may be coming from and what has caused them.
That's
to be
what we've been
created.
trying to do.
But we have got some of our best people working on it, and we have discovered that by using holy magics on them, we can make them inert.
Yeah.
This makes them inert until they are touched by a living being again.
What are
Makes them
holy
what?
magics?
Inert. They do not react to anything.
What's a nerd?
So, inert.
Inactive.
It
Not
deactivates
active.
them.
Okay.
At this point, they will no longer grow. They will not give off spores or anything like that.
What counts as holy magic though?
Well, anything that's divine.
Okay.
Is it pure? Because these crystals are pure. We know they're pure because it's blue.
Yeah.
So, yes, we know we can make them inert until they are touched again by a living creature. At this point, they are activated again, which is very strange. We've also found that
See, my random comment was right. They could be biomechanical.
Probably. I don't know. We don't know enough about them.
We don't know. Yeah, you are right. We don't. We have also found though that if you wrap them in wet cloth,
Yeah, we've heard that.
excellent. So we can stop the the spore spreading. If they get deactivated first and then wrapped up, then this stops them growing, and we can semi-permanently deal with them. We have also discovered that fire destroys the spores.
Awesome.
So effectively, we can cleanse an area, and then we can make the crystals inert. Then we can have them wrapped up, and then the area sealed off, and we know it's safe for a while. But we still can't destroy them.
So, going on that basis, could you not try anybody being infected by these, putting them in a heat cavern or something like that to try and kill the spores within their system?
It appears that the spores cause the infection, but once they're infected, the spores have nothing to do with it anymore. It is within their general, within every sinew of their body.
It changes them at the
once
mechanical level.
once they start to change, we cannot do anything with it. Unfortunately, the only thing we have found is that when someone is infected, they're
no longer themselves.
They are effectively a dead man walking.
Yeah, zombified, I like to call it.
They become like that, yes. They are still living. They never actually die, but the brain shuts down. They go to primal instincts.
Inanimate.
And
I think we
it's
should
not
stop
good.
huffing them.
It's not good. And during this conversation, anyway, you got all these different luxurious foods are coming out, and you're finding that every time Anderloss is taking a kind of forkful of food, you just kind of see him closing his eyes, and you realise that this is the first time Anderloss has ever had really good gourmet food. Bobbo, on the other hand, is just shoveling it in, thinking, "Yep, this is nice." Snuggum,
I think Anderloss prefers the kobolds.
yeah, Snuggum, you're probably moving, sort of pushing the peas around your plate, type of thing, and just going for the good-looking bits. Wondering why have they dressed the food up. Elzana, I reckon you would probably
want some meat.
enjoy it. Yeah, there's meats on the plate.
Yeah.
And then you have some desserts brought in as well. And he introduces
Now
you.
we're talking.
He introduces you to a delicacy that it started in the nation of Capula, but the Bouronais have perfected it. We call this glacé,
Sounds like glass.
and
Glacé.
effectively, this is ice cream.
Oh,
And
gelato.
It's the first time you guys have come across.
Is it a lemon palate cleanser?
They're probably what is. I'm going to
How's it
say what they do
spelled?
is a glaze. GLACE.
GLACE.
I do not like it.
So they come up with a like a long dish with 3 scoops on there. One will be strawberry, one will be lemon, and one will be mint.
Ew.
I do not like any of it.
So you try them, but no, freezing cold.
Why
Not
are
right. It's
you
not right.
giving me this frozen cow lactate?
What's a cow?
No, there are cows in this world.
Oh, there are cows in this one.
Yeah, if you remember rightly, you started off by I know you wouldn't know, were you?
No.
Yeah, that you did actually do cow herding right at the beginning of the adventure.
In that case, then I'm just going to take Schnuggums.
You can have mine if you want.
You eat all of yours, and then you swap his plates with him.
I'm also just going to pull out a book from me pocket and like.
Someone can have mine if they want. I don't do ice cream.
Do you have Hergesberkus?
Oh God.
I do. I've never heard of these. Strange. And
So he puts it back down.
Yeah. You see a messenger come in, and they kind of walk around and then come up and they whisper in the minister's ear and hand him a piece of paper, and he looks at all of you. Excuse me. Kind of unfolds it and reads it. He kind of nods to the messenger and just gives a piece of paper back. It appears our Estanian friends know where you are. They appear to have been spotted making their way back to the border, knowing that they have failed to take you out.
Why do you call them friends?
Wait, I thought we already killed them.
Friends.
Is it just a new bunch?
There were others, but they weren't the only ones.
Okay.
There were lots that have been scouring the land.
Oh well, I
trying
guess
to
we
find
have to kill a few more then.
And apparently the Estanian ambassador in Bouronais is making noise about the murderers of the Sultan's nephew being rewarded by us and being made deputies. Someone is passing along a lot of information about you.
Ooh.
What a mess. Please note, however, that as sensible, rational people, we do not believe you are responsible for the death of the Sultan's nephew. We know that what happened is he attacked you and he was
We didn't even know
already
who he
infected.
was. He was just an aberrant.
Exactly. And my sister has told me everything. And you did
Well,
what anybody would do to get attacked or
We
something
we
like that.
didn't kill him because he was already dead.
Basically.
Effectively, yes. You're right.
But you can't tell the Sultan that.
And he...
Sultan sulking.
I
Yeah.
personally think that the Sultan wanted him dead anyway.
Well, it is known that he sends those he doesn't like out into the world to do his bidding. And if they do a good job, they get back in his good books. But there are times when, they might have mishaps or something. And when they do, he gets rid of one problem, but it raises the great opportunity for him to cry foul and say, oh no, everybody's against me. You've done this, you've done that. Politics with the Estanians is a nightmare. I despise of them at times. But some of them are nice people. I'm not going to blame the entire country. Some of them are good. The ambassador... The only term I can think of for him is asshole. If you excuse my language.
What's a donkey's mouth got?
You
to
know-
do with it?
And he kind of waves over. Bring your support. And this bottle of port is brought over. This is the best we have. Port du Bouronais. And he basically takes the bottle from the waiter and he comes around and fills up these little port glasses, little sherry glasses, things for you. And obviously, just, excuse me, I know you cannot take this to Anderloss, but he passes it around to all of you.
I'll pass.
And he kind of holds the glass up in a chair to you and swigs it back. As long as you hold your oaths to Bouronais, then you are free to wander the city
Oaths?
as you wish.
Don't
You
worry
are
about it.
safe within the city walls. If there are any Estanians, the chances are they are being watched heavily. They tend not to come to this city. We are known for our art, our clothes fashion, the theatre. The Estanians do not appreciate these and they tend to steer clear of the city because of that. But, yes, over the next couple of days, feel free to wander around, relax, take in the sights, maybe find yourself in a theatre and see one of the plays.
Is there any hat shops?
There are many. There are many.
I know what you're doing.
I see you with a white brim.
Milliners.
In the meantime, my sister and I have a lot to discuss.
The hat shop. You say milliner.
So, yes, in the meantime, my sister and I, we have a lot to discuss. and we need to form a response to Her Majesty the Queen regarding this Estonian ambassador. Enjoy the sights of the city, do some shopping, enjoy yourselves. I have, for what you have done for my sister, and she's like, she's starting to look a bit embarrassed now, but it's like, for what you have done for her, I am eternally grateful. I have left a personal gift on your beds for you. I mean it sincerely with all of my heart. And with that, please excuse us. Feel free to, ask for more food if you need it. But when you are ready, you can be escorted back to your suite. And in the morning, I will have someone show you the easiest way for you to get out into the city, and you can then do what you wish.
Okay. Is Pricey's going to let me out then?
In
Not
the morning.
tonight. In the morning.
Today they're still dealing with the fact that you've had to come charging in at night. And
Okay.
generally, there's no point going out at night because
Okay.
the only thing out there is going to be people in pubs.
So
That's it.
what's her brother's title again?
He's the regional minister,
Okay.
and his name is Albert Modeste.
So
Modest Albert.
That is actually what their surname means, Modest.
So, Your Lordship Albert, thank you very much for the gift. I know we haven't had a look at it yet, but I'm sure it'd be great. But
So which
I would-
character's speaking here?
Bobbo, I would only like one thing from you though,
Oh dear.
for everything that you've said, and that's just a note, one little note, which reads,
Okay.
Be sharp.
"We will pay for everything."
Nice try.
I like this guy, he says, as he kind of pointing at you and looking at Catherine. And Catherine's like, ugh. But they get up and they wander off to a different room.
And as he gets up and wanders off, I'm just there like,
Put it on the palace tab. In magic words.
Right. I think at that point, you guys will eventually, if you are still hungry, the palace will bring some more food, or they can take it to your room if you wish to.
Room service.
room service.
Exactly. Yeah.
More.
But effectively,
more,
you've got all the
more.
drinks you need. You guys will go
What
back
about
to your
tea?
rooms. Yeah, if you want.
Good.
You guys will go back to your rooms.
Do they have a smoking room?
The guy
can make
says,
one.
if you wish to, just go out on the balcony. It'll be fine.
Do you have any cigars?
Just try not to make the place stink. Well, there should be some in your room. That's
Oh.
usually.
You can have mine.
So
Yeah, I feel like a good night coming on.
I can imagine you're going to start pushing one of the sofa chairs
Yeah.
out onto the balcony. You're going to sit there with your feet up, having a cigar.
It's got
And a
one-
glass or something.
This is nice.
Sitting there with a little.
Oh.
Don't know how I'm holding a cigar like this for.
Don't know.
As an arrow
Don't
comes flying from a nearby building.
That's more of an eclair.
I do like it there.
Well, to be fair, he is a halfling, so a
Oh,
big
so-
fat cigar. It probably is looking like an
Well,
infant.
pretty George to
just-
smoke
I-
it.
I just realised how it would look though if that is the case, because obviously if it's a small cigar with a giant, small halfling with a giant cigar is like this.
Right. Let's not go there.
Anyway, with that, you guys
Let's go.
are going to go back to your rooms, and you will effectively
Get a long rest.
get yourselves a long rest, as well as do whatever you wish to do over the evening.
Comfy.
And we will, unless you guys want to do something specific, we will skip to the next morning when we come back from our break.
Does it say what our gifts are?
Actually, yes, I forgot to tell you. Yes, so you go back to
Cigars.
your suite, you go to your beds, and each of you find a pouch with in this beautiful velvet pouch, and within it you will find 100 gold each, with a
Aw.
note just simply saying thanks.
Bless him.
So I've made 150 gold.
At this point, yeah, Anderloss will say you behaved yourselves well enough. You can have the 50. I'll let you message Reese and tell him that.
Yeah, Dan.
That's fine.
At least it's on stream. It's recorded. We have proof who came up with this. It wasn't me.
Hey.
I let it happen, but yeah, it was still you.
All I'm saying is, look how generous he's been with the gold, and I only used 50 of it between 50 of it each.
Fair enough.
I mean, I think he gave 100 gold to the guard.
I think it might, yeah. It might have been 200. Don't know.
It was
But
a bag
anyway.
of whatever a bag of cane
Yeah,
contained.
it was enough for like a month's salary. But,
You said a year.
Actually, it may have
Might have
even
been
been
a
like
year.
500 gold.
Yeah,
or something
it was a
like
stupid high amount. Yeah, but anyway, with that, we are going to go for a break.
that. Oh, wow.
Whilst Dan quickly tries to click everything because he completely forgot that.
I was not doing anything but recording my gold.
Yeah, of course he was. All right, so we will see you again shortly.
But before we do go, tabletopdominion.com/geek initiative, get 15% off your dice. Go and check it out.